Okay, short hair is dominant over long hair in cats. Okay, step one, do a legend. Don't read anymore. We have enough to do a legend right now, so we're going to do our little legend just off somewhere in a corner here. And just to clue, you are going to get questions where you're required on your test to be able to provide a legend. So the dominant trait, short hair, gets the capital letter. And in this case, we don't care what the other allele is. We know there's going to be another one there because genotypes are always in pairs. But as long as there's a capital H, this is going to be short hair. The only way that we can get a long hair cat is if we have two little h's. So let's put them both in there to make this legend useful. And that is going to be long. Okay, step one, legend. Step two, underline the parents in the question, tell me their genotypes. If a homozygous dominant female mates, there's our cross, with a homozygous recessive male, give the phenotypic ratio of the offspring. So let's go back in, fill in their genotypes. Homo meaning the same, dominant meaning H's. So capital H, and homozygous recessive. Recessive or little h, that's all we can really have. You can never have heterozygous recessive because then that dominant allele would mask the expression of that recessive. So we didn't really need to say this homo because if it's recessive, it has to be homo. Both of them must be a recessive allele before you can have a recessive trait. Okay, step three, Punnett square. Now we have both genotypes of the parents. We can go on to step three, which is the Punnett square, game of X's and O's. Let's just block out that first square. In this case, we do know who the female is, so we're going to put her on top. Homozygous female, we're going to isolate those genotypes into gametes. That's going to be one of her egg, and the other eggs are going to be capital H as well. So that means 100% of all the eggs that that cat is going to produce are always going to have this gene for short hair in them. Okay, the male, he goes down the side, same thing, little h. Those again are going to be sperm. You don't have to draw this, but I just want to keep emphasizing that these are gametes that you're isolating. And then now let's bring them together. If this egg gets fertilized by this sperm, remember the rule is when you're filling in genotypes of the offspring, you always want to put the dominant trait first. And then tell me the phenotype right underneath the block there. This is going to be a short-haired cat. Capital H, little h, short-haired cat. And capital H, little h, short. And you can see 100% of them are going to be short. If you want to show this in a ratio, you're just going to say 1. Some questions will have this 0 in there. You're going to say, well, one of them or 100% of them are going to be short, and 0 of these guys are going to be long. Okay, that's one way that you can show it, but that is the ratio right there that we're after. Okay, thanks guys.